This is a place for planting, for digging, for harvesting, for relaxing. It's a place to get your hands dirty, but most of all, it's about having fun. And that's what you'll always have when you're in the garden with Doug Oster. You want a green thumb too, don't you? Spring is here, the birds are singing, and we can smell the hyacinths. This is awesome. And before we plant these cool weather crops, and you should be planting cool weather crops, we have to take a look at a beautiful accident, and that's the best kind. Sometimes you just never know what it's going to look like when you're planting bulbs in the fall, but check out these new glorious snow with the yellow daffodils, blue and yellow. That works, babe. And again, beautiful accidents. I've got lots of them in the garden, but now we've got to get to work. Follow me. Well, fellow Trib columnist and radio partner Jessica Walliser is a bug expert, and she has told me to leave up all my perennials and grasses to help the beneficial bugs, but has given me the go-ahead. It's time to cut this stuff down, clean it up. So we're going to remove all this old brown stuff to make the garden look better, and it's going to go right in the compost pile. So let's get to work. It's funny, all those years that I left this stuff up just because I was lazy was actually a good thing for the beneficial insects. The irony. I've waited long enough too that a lot of this stuff's just coming out real easy. Hopefully everything that's hatched out, it's supposed to hatch out, did its thing. I put these supports up for my peonies last year, and just gotta fix them up here a little bit, and they'll grow right through it, and they won't flop over in May when they're blooming. All right, that looks pretty good. Hold on, get that one down a little deep. There we go, perfect. All right. Well, in my cleanup, I found something amazing. These are alliums from the onion family, and the deer have started to eat them. I hope it's just a browsing thing, but they're not supposed to do that. All right, I'm going to finish up here. This bed looks so much better. And then we're going in the veggie garden and getting some planting going. That's going to be awesome. I'm sure most gardeners know it's too early to plant tender crops like tomatoes or peppers. Those go in at the end of May, but there are lots of things we can plant right now, and something that I just love planting right now are all these cool weather crops. We've got lettuce and mixed greens and spinach, all sorts of stuff here. And I've got a bed here of really nice compost. I know you're probably tired of me saying this, but if your soil is too wet, don't work it. If it sticks to the shovel, it's too wet. This is good compost. What do you think of the compost? And nothing to this. We're just going to get these plants in and give them the right amount of distance between each other to make a nice carpet here after just a few weeks. And we're going to start with something called tatsoi. Tatsoi is from the mustard family. It has to have cool weather. As soon as it gets warm, it's going to bolt. It's going to go to seed. We're not even going to split them up too much. That's about right. And like I said, those will grow together to make a nice carpet in here. The thing about tatsoi, it's just a very mild green, and when you throw it in the salad, nobody knows the difference. They're going to love it. This is red sales lettuce, and I got these transplants from DJ's Greenhouse in Transfer, PA. Dennis James is the source of my upcoming story this week in Everybody Gardens, all about cool weather crops. And we've been dodging raindrops all day, and this is a perfect time to plant because then you don't have to water. That's why I love planting on rainy days. Rain's coming, I can smell it. My wife thinks I'm crazy when I say that, but I can smell it. All right, I am going to finish planting, and then I have one more thing to show you before we finish up. Hooray! The dandelions we started from seed have come up. Can't wait to harvest them, and they're good for you. I told you I smelled the rain. I love spring though. Thinned out some radishes here that we started in January actually. These will go into a salad. This is a garden bed filled with tulips and garlic. It's the only place I can plant tulips because it's fenced in, the deer can't get to it. Now check me out online for lots more information about gardening and how to join my Seed of the Month Club. Till next week, I'm going to do a little bit more planting till the rain comes down in earnest. We'll see you then. Cool weather vegetables are grown for your dinner tables. Let this old beatnik teach you how to grow beets in the nick of rhyme. 'Cause it's crazy.